Hi Aquarius, this is your December 2020 reading. We're going to go ahead and get started. Alright Aquarius, so I'm actually getting two strong messages for you guys. The top row for me is all about something in regards to your career or a project that you've had in mind, and the bottom row is about love. So I'm going to start with the top row. I feel like you guys, there's something that you're working towards, whether it's starting a new business or starting a creative project, or it's something that you've been meaning to start, and I think you have been putting work towards it, but it's almost like you start and then you kind of lose hope, and you like put it to the side for a bit and you go back to it, but it's like you're not really giving it your all. You're not really trusting that this is gonna work out. Like this is, you don't have that positive mindset about it necessarily. And I feel like you guys are being asked to make a decision and set an intention. Like, okay, if let's say you're working towards a raise, like, okay, I'm gonna dedicate this much time every single day to X, Y, and Z, and be consistent. And I feel like once you are consistent, you're going to see immediate results. Like once you change that frequency, like you do it every day with a mindset like, me doing this every day is going to lead to me getting a raise, period. Like that's the only reality that you're accepting. Then what you want will come to you. It has to, because you create your own reality. And by being wishy-washy, you're not setting the intention that I want a raise. You're setting the intention like, I want it, but I don't, I do. So it's like, make a decision, set it, be strong, and move forward with it. So let's do some clarifying on that first row before we go to this bottom row. So tell me about the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Two of Swords. Okay, so I feel like this is something that at the start, like beginning to work on this, or when you had the idea, you were so excited about it. Like it's something that truly brings you joy, and it really makes you happy. But I feel like the fear of the unknown, of like well, I'm not seeing any results, or what if I'm wasting all this time, that kind of is bringing up your own inner demons and your own shadows. It's kind of leading you to do some shadow work, because you're not trusting yourself, you're not trusting the divine, you're not trusting the process. Fear is holding you back from moving forward and achieving this goal. And I think you really are being asked to change your mindset about it. It's as above, so below. Once you're able to change your mind and your thoughts and your emotions about this situation, it changes the reality of it. So you're being asked to think about this in a new way and approach it with a new mindset. So tell me about the Ace of Swords. We have the Magician and the Chariot. So again, you are manifesting. Your mind, how you think, how you perceive this situation is how it's going to move forward. So again, if you're like, okay, well, I don't know if this is going to work. What if people don't like it? Then people won't like it. Like, period. That's, a lot of times we think our thoughts are harmless, but they're really not. We're really manifesting a reality with every thought that we have. So really write down your intentions. What do you want exactly? Be specific, be detailed, and only accept that reality. No maybes, well, what ifs. No, like, people are going to like it. He's going to give me a raise. I'm going to be successful, period. Don't doubt yourself. Because if you do, then you're not going to get that success and you're not going to reach that goal, you know? Really understand that you're manifesting your life right now. And right now is a very important time for you to be aware of your thoughts and how you speak to yourself and your internal dialogue. All right, tell me about, again, I think with the 7 of Pentacles, it's like, look at your life right now and then look at the life that you want, or how your life would be different if you achieved this goal. And stop living in the now and move towards that goal. Like, what thoughts would you have if you had already achieved this? How would you feel? How would you dress? How would you act? And embody that person. Act as if you've already got the raise. Dress like someone who would, or dress like how you would if you did have that raise. Really, you're being asked to change your inner world so you can see that change reflected in your external world. All right, so now moving to the bottom row, I feel like in regards to love, a lot of you have recently maybe not had the best of luck in love, and it's because everyone that you meet and everyone that you're attracting to you is meant to show you where you still need to heal. You know, it's meant to point out a cycle and a pattern that you're continuously repeating. And, you know, I think people coming into your life at the moment aren't necessarily meant to stay, but they're meant to help you heal. It's like you guys have had this contract before even coming here that, okay, we're going to meet in this life so we can show each other the light, or show each other the places that we still need healing. All right, so let's see, tell me about, but with the Lovers at the bottom of the deck too, I think this goes with both of your readings. In regards to this career and project and this goal, you're being given a choice. Like, choose what you want. Choose the reality that you want. Create the reality that you want with your thoughts and with your emotions. And in the bottom row here, again, with the Lovers card, it's love is a big part of your life in the sense that it helps you progress and advance and grow spiritually. So you have to sometimes stop looking at love like, okay, how long are we going to be together? Am I going to marry this person? But rather look at it as like, okay, what am I learning from this situation? How can I grow? How can we expand and, you know, become better together? What can we learn together? All right, so the 2 of Cups. Tell me about the 2 of Cups. The 4 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. So for a lot of you, your people coming into your life now are helping you open up your heart and be more vulnerable and open and trusting of love again, you know? I feel like a lot of air signs are very closed off, and they approach love with logic, and you can't do that. You know, when it comes to love, you can only follow your heart. There's no reason in love. There's no logic in love. So a lot of you are being asked to open up your heart, or people coming into your life are to help you open up your heart again. And a lot of you, I feel like you create a lot of stories in your head. Again, you got to get out of your head, because you're creating like this fog in front of what things really are. So if someone is coming into your life to teach you a lesson, but you're creating these fantasies of like, oh, we're going to get married, have kids, you're not learning the lesson. You're not allowing this cycle to come and end. You're creating these illusions that are only going to hurt you in the end, and are stopping your spiritual growth, because you're really meant to learn from this and move on, but you're like trapping yourself by thinking that this person is going to be in my life forever, when they're not meant to. Like, the person that you're meant to be with forever is so much more, it's such a more beautiful relationship, but you have to raise your own vibration to that level before you guys can come together. All right, so tell me about the Hermit. The Page of Swords. the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, for a lot of you, I feel like, again, you're being asked to go from this place of mind and thinking and logic and analyzing everything to a place of and wisdom and of spiritual wisdom, like looking at life of, what is this trying to show me? Why did I attract this into my life? What inside of me gravitated this experience to myself? And what am I meant to learn from this? So you're really going from that place of thinking to feeling and understanding, from like 3D to 5D. You're expanding your perception of life. And you're also learning how to be I feel like people coming and going from your life are helping you find your own security and your own stability and your own self-love. So it's like you're truly feeling that love and safety and security within yourself, that it doesn't matter what happens externally, It doesn't matter anymore if someone just comes in and leaves. You're still going to stand on your 2 feet. It's not going to throw you off course. All right, tell me about the Devil. Let's clarify the Devil for Aquarius. We have the Three of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so the first message that I'm getting is, again, you're learning to open up your heart and to step into your emotions and to step into your Queen of Cups energy. Like, really look at life and approach life from a heart-centered place. Ask yourself, like, do I really want to be happy? Do I really think I deserve happiness? Or like, can I spend the rest of my life with someone, creating a life with someone? You have to see what your core beliefs truly are, what in your subconscious, because that's what creates our reality. And so you have to observe yourself and observe your thoughts and ask yourself the important questions and see what your true motives are behind your actions. Another message that I'm getting for a lot of you is, part of your growth is experiencing a lot of, it's not even part of your growth. It's just a cycle. A lot of you may be stuck in where you attract people who are cheaters, who aren't loyal, who lie to you and are just shady. And I feel like you have to see why you're attracting that, why you're trapped in this pattern, so you can release yourself from it. We don't have to be stuck in this, But if we find that, okay, this pattern keeps repeating, then you have to understand that it's something within you that's attracting this to you. And it's not that you're a bad person or this. It could be something from your childhood that you witnessed, And you just have to be able to acknowledge that and heal that within yourself, and it won't show up in your reality anymore, because you've already dealt with it and you've acknowledged it. But again, you have to start watching for what patterns are repeating in your life and really understand that you manifest your reality. You're the one who creates your own reality. And that when we really understand that, we're more focused on, okay, how did I attract this into my life? Or you understand that life happens for you, not to you, and that everything is meant to show you. It's meant to reflect. It's a mirror, Everyone we attract is somehow a mirror for us to see parts of ourselves that we might not be aware of. And so we can, expand in this life and learn lessons and grow, and we're always progressing in life, and to see everything that comes into our lives as a lesson and as a gift really does change your whole approach to relationships and life in general. All right, Aquarius, so we will end your reading with an advice oracle. for Aquarius December 2020. Okay. So we have initiation. When you are being initiated into the divine mysteries of light, love, and power, there are moments of profound challenge. The key is to find the light within the challenge, the opportunity for growth that can transform any challenge into an experience of healing. With compassion and cleverness, you will not burn during these challenges. You shall thrive. I feel like this applies to both of these readings. So like with your career and your projects in life and your goals, if there's a moment where you're of unknown, where you don't know where this is going or if it's going to be successful or not, you're being asked to really approach it with love and light and power, and understand that, okay, the best way to deal with the unknown is to create my own reality. You know, if you approach it with fear, the outcome is going to bring you more fear and stress. But if you approach it with love and trust and power, like, okay, I don't know what's coming, so I'm going to create the reality that I want. If I'm in the unknown, it's full of possibilities. I'm going to choose what I want the result to be. And same thing with love. If you go through hardships, being able to approach it with compassion and love and light and this new perspective, looking at it from a spiritual perspective and from a higher perspective of, okay, what role is this meant to play in my life? Your life is going to change drastically. All right, Aquarius, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your year.